think my campaign preparation is almost over. Hello, it is I, Homer, great poet of ancient Greece, and you've caught me today at the start of my grand campaign, the Iliad, or as I call it, the Trojan War. I have assembled today the greatest role players, the most extraordinary heroes ever to be conceived. What conniving schemes, what powerful victories will be found today? Only fate will tell. But let's get started. Okay, so you guys roll for stats. I liked your stats today, Ajax. You seems like you got like the highest strength score you can get. So yeah, what character are you gonna make?
I'm thinking I'm gonna make like a barbarian, and I'm just gonna focus him purely on just being like the strongest character in Greece, and then that's his whole thing. He's just like charging around. He just bellows out, "I am the strongest man in Greece!" as he just smashes shit. And he's not really intelligent, but he gets the job done through like sheer strength alone.
That's a good idea. I like that character.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Well, what about you? Did you roll for stats?
18s across the board.
18.
Yep. Maximum stats across the board. I rolled in the privacy of my own home, but I know the DM trusts me. And using those stats, plus I searched through all the different source books that they've got available at the moment, and coming from a divine heritage, as I do, being a demigod, I also have the blessing of Athena, who is a fantastic goddess, and who has given me her bones as well.
I'm not letting you play that.
Well, why not? You can't do that. It's all rules as written.
Nope. Sorry. Agamemnon doesn't like you. You're not playing that.
Well, I attack Agamemnon.
Nope.
Yeah, no, I'm attacking Agamemnon.
No player TPK.
Yeah, but he's an NPC. I can attack him. I
Nope.
attack Agamemnon.
You can't kill him. A god comes down and she says, "Nope, not allowed."
What do you mean a god comes down?
Athena's like, ain't gonna happen.
This is bullshit.
All right, Odysseus. What about you?
Well, I'm Odysseus. You guys are a bit different, I guess. I'm here just to, fight the war, kind of do my part. I don't really want to be here. It's not my deal. I kind of want to be back in Ithaca with my family, my son. He's just been born, he's a really cool kid. I think, if I left at some point, I could leave, like, tonight, probably, and be back in Ithaca in 2 days, 3 days max. So that's kind of my goal for this story. Get out of here as fast as I can. I don't want to be in a war, really.
Ajax, it's me, the commander,
Yes.
King Agamemnon.
Yes.
So, I need you to do a special mission for me.
What kind of mission, Commander?
So, Achilles is being a bed burrito, and we need you to go slap some sense into that soldier and get him on the battlefield. He is our best man.
As the strongest soldier in Greece, I will get this done.
Alright, you better. Now go get Achilles for me.
Okay.
Alright, so you walk to Achilles' tent, and you see Achilles in his bed. The room kind of smells a lot. Seems he hasn't left it in quite some days.
I go up to Achilles, and I declare to him, I am the strongest man in Greece, and I am sent here to demand you join the army. To battle.
Okay, that was pretty rousing. So do a persuasion check to see if how that stirred him.
It was not stirring at all. I rolled a 1.
Okay, Achilles, what is your reaction?
Okay, so let me get this right. You tell me my character is too powerful, and yet they're trying to persuade me to fight in their battles, even though you're basically not letting me play.
Agamemnon also took your wife, yes.
Yeah, no, so with my background and with Athena being able to bless me, I invested a lot of points into that, and so I can ask her for favors and stuff, so I'm going to pray to her that they lose. I'm going to cash in all my points, I'm going to use all my hero points that I've got for this session, and I'm going to make sure that they lose.
Wait, Achilles, you're not being a team player. You can't just pray they lose.
Well, you took away everything that was good that I had. This was rules as written. I've got the right to play my character.
Can you do that?
You fucked up, Ajax. Look, Achilles, you gotta start fighting in the campaign now. Look, you can't just be sulking.
Well, let me play my character then.
Okay, cool.
And
So-
anyway, there's no one in your entire world who will actually get me to fight at this point. Agamemnon's a dick.
You hear a knock at your tent, and there's Bo Chocolate, your best friend.
Okay, to be fair, I actually like this NPC, whatever. Alright. Chocolate, buddy, is that you? Where have you been, man?
Bro, I've been fighting. It's been really hard. We need you. You're the strongest man in the world.
I am the strongest man in the world, it says right here on my stat sheet. All those 18s don't lie, but, you know, like, I just can't, like, I can't go back out there. Agamemnon's a dick.
Bro, you gotta fight. You're the strongest man in the world. The men need you. Look, you may be the strongest man in the world, but to me, you are my world.
Bro,
Bro.
that means so much coming from you. That legitimately means so much. Okay, but Chocolate, you know, like, you mean so much to me. You're like a little, not quite as good me. Like, you got 16s and everything instead of 18s. But you could one day become as great as I am. I see you like a brother. And I think you could get out there into the battlefield and you could lead the armies. So here's my armor. I'm going to take off my armor and I'm going to give it to him and say, this is my armor. I'll always be with you when you're out there.
Bro, I could, like, wear your armor,
Yes.
and it would smell like you.
Yes.
So I could be, like, fighting on the battlefield, and I'd smell you.
Yes. And my scent would invigorate you. And you will become me. So they don't even need me on the battlefield. And actually, because you were smelling me, I actually invested a couple of points into my armor for this kind of reason. So my scent will actually give you an invigoration bonus of +2 to all your stats. So it will actually give you a mechanical benefit as well.
Bro, if I wear your armor, like, nothing bad can ever happen from
No,
this.
you will lead the armies, you'll be a commander. Agamemnon won't know the difference.
This is the best idea ever.
Definitely. Because I came up with it, and I'm perfect, and the best character in this campaign.
Okay, so a battle happens on that day. Patroclus is wearing Achilles' armor, and he's pushing back the Trojans.
Remove gets +2 bonus because of the scent thing.
Yes, of course. But then, across the battlefield, a large Trojan warrior comes, named Hector. And he slices down Patroclus and kills him with one swoop.
Dude, you didn't even roll for that.
He dies. Says it right here.
That's not fair. You can't do that.
Patroclus dies.
You can't do that. He's got my armor and everything.
Sorry, Achilles, you didn't fight. What are you gonna do?
This is... Oh. Are you actually going to let me play my character now?
Are you gonna join the war?
Yeah, sure. I'll join the war. All right. So
Okay.
who killed him? What? Hector killed him?
Hector killed
All right. So I march. Achilles marches into the battlefield. He tracks down Hector. Okay. And I'm going to roll to attack Hector. And I'm pretty sure I use all these dice. Look at all these dice. And that's a total of like, yeah, that's a high enough goddamn total. So Hector dies.
Okay, you kill Hector. The Trojans try to
Yeah.
bring Hector's body back.
Yeah,
into
no,
the-
they don't do that.
What are you doing?
Okay, so I get Hector's body, and I tie it to my chariot, and I'm going to drag this fucker's body all the way around the city of Troy. 3 times. 3 laps around Troy. Just to prove that this is what happens when you fuck with Achilles.
Here is a council of my strongest warriors. We got Odysseus, Ajax, and Achilles. Look, it's the end of the war. We've been fighting for 10 years. We're almost done. But we need a plan to take the city. You guys are my generals. You're my heroes. Surely we can make a plan. Odysseus, you're first.
I'm thinking horses. They can do a lot. We have a lot of them, but I think one's the answer. Come back to me on this. I'm thinking.
Okay, we'll come back to Odysseus. Horses, okay. Alright, Ajax. You're my strongest fighter, you know? Strongest man in Greece. Alright. Look, surely you can come up with a good plan.
My plan is that I am the strongest man in Greece, and I will defeat them with my strength alone.
Look, Ajax, we've been over this before. You've been fighting for 10 years with your strongest, strong. Look, you got something else for me, you know? This plan hasn't worked out the past 10 years. Why is it going to work out now?
I am the strongest man in Greece, and I will defeat them with my strength alone.
Alright, I like your strength. But what come back to you, okay? We'll come back to you. Alright, Achilles. You're my strongest fighter, you know. Surely you have some great ideas to take the city, you know, you're a good general. Achilles? You gonna speak? Achilles, your plan. Is that all you got from... Oh, okay. Back to Odysseus. Look, you got something concocting up there?
Oh, I got something.
Okay. Tell me what you got.
So, as I was saying before, horses. But not a lot of them, just one. And instead of a normal horse, a wooden one.
A wooden horse.
A wooden horse. We make it big, like real big. And then we'll push it to the city. We'll push it real close, like straight to the gates. And then we'll leave. The entire army. We'll just leave. We'll just go away, away, away. And then when they can't see us anymore, that's when we get them.
So, alright, 2 questions.
Mm-hmm.
Why a big horse?
Big horse, because that way we can get the stomach, or where the stomach should be, get rid of it. And we put like 20 dudes in there.
Okay, second question.
Mm-hmm.
There's like thousands in the city.
Yeah.
And you want 20 dudes to battle the entire city and then move our armies to retreat.
Yes. You know what? You're right a little bit. Okay. 25 men.
25 men?
25, that'll do it.
Wrong! 24 men. And 1 Ajax.
That's a plan. And that's 2 of us.
Okay.
This should work.
Achilles, look, please, you got anything? Okay, horse it is.
Wooden horse.
Horse.
Horse!
Alright. Look, okay. You gotta roll to make the horse. You know, you only got so many resources, you got so many men. Okay, roll the horse making.
20.
Okay, cool. You're able to make the horse. You make a big wooden horse that can fit 25 people in it.
Yeah. And we push it to the front gates and we leave it.
Okay, it's pretty heavy though. You gotta roll to push it there, you know?
Alright, fair. 20.
Okay. You push your big wooden horse. You guys are all in it. You got 22 other guys. But, okay, look, the Trojans, they see the horse and they're pretty skeptical about it, you know? So I'm gonna do a insight check to see how they react to it, okay? That's a 1.
We take the city. That's what we're gonna do.
You
We
can't
jump out, we take the city.
Achilles, you're on the battlefield. What are you doing?
Okay, so I took the brutal cleaving feat as well as savage attack and a bunch of other weapon-based feats. So I am rushing through these hordes of creatures yeah, they're nothing to me. They're basically just animals to me, all of these minions that you're throwing. And I'm killing 2 to 3 with one swing.
Can I see your character sheet?
Why?
Can I see your character sheet?
No. So it's all legit. I did it rules as written.
Crit. Crit.
You're not even looking at the dice. You can't.
Crit.
What are you rolling for?
Crit.
You can't just say crit and roll. You actually need to roll the dice. That's part of the integrity of the game.
You look up to the wall and you see a very beautiful man. And he has a bow and an arrow.
Is Pachocolate back?
He pulls up the bow and strings up the arrow. He fires it. An arrow goes into your Achilles heel. 7 crits in a row. You die.
You didn't even look at the dice. You
You
can't
die.
do that.
Sorry, Achilles. You're dead.
You can't. This is bullshit. This game is bullshit. I'm sick of this fucking game.
That was actually the best.
Who the fuck even killed me? Some NPC?
Hello, it is I, Perry. I have come today with my golden apple and come to claim the most beautiful woman in the world, Helen, and take her back to my homeland. Once, I mean twice. And there we shall make the with the bum. Okay, guys, look, this has been a really long campaign, much longer than I thought it was going to be. You did a great job. It's finally over. Half of you survived. So, let's do some epilogue. Odysseus, what about you first?
I think I'm gonna go home. Go back to Ithaca. See my wife Penelope and my son Telemachus. He's gonna be getting old now, so I should probably stop being a father to him. Not to be too long a boat trip, a couple of days maximum, but it should be doable.
You did a great job this campaign, Odysseus. I'm really proud of you. You were really cunning. You had some great ideas. And that horse thing you did was crazy. I don't know how you did that. So look, I want you to roll navigation to go home. You can have advantage. You've deserved it.
No!